Yo, good evening, people.
Hello, everybody.
Man, what's up, man? You good?
What up? Yeah, man. Look at you
Okay.
got the wide shot. Just
I'm
yeah.
trying. I'm trying. But you know me, it's CL Cool,
It's your boy Tez.
and we the Yellow Rocket Boys, representing the Yellow Rocket Boys
Network.
Network. All right, man. We're gonna do the rundown for the week of August the 10th, 2025. This week has been it really hasn't been an eventful week. It's been kind of like ho hum, and I'm talking about for Raw, NXT, and Dynamite. It's kind of been
Yeah.
like like it's been, you know,
I mean, it's been middle of the road. Just tell the
yeah,
truth. It's just been a middle of the road
it
type
really has, and
of.
you wouldn't know it, but both of these companies got a pay per view coming up in a couple of weeks, so you wouldn't know it. But all right, man, we're gonna get started.
All right.
And, and we're gonna get started with CM Punk LA Knight. So CM Punk comes out to start the show, and as you can expect, he's mad. Like he's ready for a fight. You know, Seth Rollins them beat him down at SummerSlam, and they beat him down again last week. So he's ready for a fight, and pretty much telling us that he's gonna get that belt back, and he got something to fight for now. And he's done the same thing. He know how it goes, but he's gonna get him. And before you know it, Paul Heyman comes. No, not Paul Heyman. LA Knight comes out, and LA Knight pretty much tells CM Punk, "Yo, that match last week. I know you mad at Rollins and them, but you messed me up. Like that was my title match, and when you hit them, that's a DQ. So you messed me up." And pretty much told CM Punk, you know, I get you want your shot, but get in the back of the line. Like he ahead, which I thought
I'm
was
not about
stupid.
to say. I mean, you can't blame him.
Yeah, yeah. But so then Paul Heyman comes out and start just talking about some bull crap.
Dang. Hold on. He
For
got it good.
real.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Let's start spinning some bull crap. And like I like the part like Punk interrupting like, man, like you gonna stop whining and get to your point? Like, what's up? Like what you want? And he did have the two bruns with him. And pretty much Punk said he wants to fight. Paul Heyman said he agreed. Like, there should be a fight tonight. The two Bruns versus CM Punk and LA Knight. And it looked like LA Knight at first was like, no, I don't care for that. Like, you know who I want. But CM Punk accepted a match on behalf of LA Knight, which LA Knight didn't like. And they kind of had like
Yeah.
a little, you know,
You don't talk for me.
yeah. It's the how wrestling is. We've been watching this for over 20 years. We know the old unlikely tag team that don't want to be a tag team, but they got a common enemy, but they don't like each other for real. You know,
I, I hate to make it sound old, but over 30.
God damn, yeah, I ain't want to say that, but you right though.
Over
You right. Over
30.
30. God dang. But yeah, so yeah. But it's the whole old wrestling trope. And then so they set up their match, CM Punk and LA Knight versus the two Bruns, Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Before I move on, what did you think about the setup? Do you think the same way I think, which is just is like a lazy old school way of doing it, or did you like it better than that?
I mean, the highlight of this was seeing LA Knight get some more shine
Yeah.
because I kind of felt like after, the previous situation that he was finna fall back down the ladder. So it feels good to know that they still kind of keeping him at the top. I still don't think he about to get the belt anytime soon.
No.
But I mean, I feel like they finna rotate Punk, LA Knight, they finna all just kind of circle in like orbit the title until they ready to get it off of Seth. But I don't think Seth losing that belt no time soon.
Okay. And I got another
But the
question like
segment
that.
was dope,
Yeah,
somewhat.
but yeah, I got a question for you when I'm gonna get to it though. So Dominic and El Grande Americano defeated AJ Styles and Dragon Lee when Dominic put the whatever name mask and he hit AJ Styles and knocked him out and they got the 1, 2, 3. So
The king of the luchadors.
the king of the luchador. Um, so Dominic, it is going to be Dominic Mysterio versus Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee versus Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship at Triple Mania this Saturday, and it's going to be on ESPN. I mean, not ESPN, WWE YouTube channel. So if y'all want to watch Triple Mania this week, there it is, and that's the main event. So that match was kind of, which is kind of crazy. Like as the match was going on, they was promoting the match at AAA, and Triple Mania is coming up on our YouTube channel, and I'm just like, wow, this is a like it started to sink in a little bit more. Like, yeah, WWE owns it. Like they're
Oh
promoting the
yeah,
crap out of it. So they was dope to see. I'm glad to see it. So
me
I
too.
never thought I'd see this.
No,
So I'm glad to see it. All right. So Sami Zayn defeated Russo via DQ when Solo and his boys came out there and beat the crap out of Sammy because Sammy beat him on SmackDown this past Friday. So Solo came and gave him some. But before that match happened, Sami Zayn was talking to the Raw GM Adam Pearce about getting the title match. And if you kept hearing his words, I want to win the title. My goal is to win the title. I win the title, win the title, win the title. And I think I told you a couple episodes ago, Royal Rumble's coming up in Saudi Arabia next year. Sami Zayn is much loved. I think that's the story they're about to go with. I think they're gonna they're gonna hold off on a bit. I think Sami about to go out there solo. I guess maybe I don't know, but I think the story is about to go. The person to get that belt off of Seth Rollins, I think gonna be Sami Zayn.
I mean, it would finally give him his big one that he been waiting for. It would be a dope time because that would be in front of his home people. Get the biggest pop probably he's ever gotten.
Yeah,
Um, I'd be down for it. It'd be different.
yeah,
Even though I said, last time Sami Zayn is just there, which, a lot of times it just does plug and play Sammy. But I give it to him. He does his job and he does it well, no matter where they put him, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, upper card, mid card, lower card, tag team. He is one of those people you can kind of put anywhere and he makes it work.
yeah,
So I give him, I mean, kind of like a Kevin Owens,
yeah.
get well soon, Kevin. He's another one you could just kind of put anywhere, heel, face, whatever, and make it work. So, if they do it that way, I wouldn't be mad at it if it ended up like that.
Yeah. All right. So Roxanne Perez, I'm sorry, I had to get something right quick. Roxanne Perez defeated Io Sky after Asuka and Kairi Sane's plan backfired. So before this match happened, um, Roxanne and Raquel went to talk to Adam Pearce because Adam Pearce was talking to Io, talking about Naomi's canceling, and I'm gonna get on that next. Her match had to be canceled because of I guess some WWE Medical pulled her for something, but Roxanne, Roxanne and Raquel interrupted her, laughing at her, and then Io said she want to fight, so
Mm.
Adam Pearce was like, all right, you can fight Roxanne tonight, and Roxanne did beat Io. Uh, Kairi Sane and Asuka was trying to do something, and the plan just backfired. And it called Io the match. And then after that match, Io went to go confront Asuka. And she yelled some in Japanese and got Kairi Sane looking like a kid who just got a bad report card, had to take it home. And Kairi Sane and Io just looking at each other like scared.
You know
So
what? You know what that remind me of?
what?
The split of the big three. Who's the one
Mm,
sitting there looking scared and dumbfounded? Bianca.
mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm,
like my sister's fighting. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I was like,
Oscar
it just left.
already be going off with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like, dang. And Io just looking at it. But Naomi's the match with Naomi and Io got canceled, right? They haven't said what it is. They haven't, kind of like the Seth Rollins thing. They haven't, disclosed anything. All they said was WWE medical porter.
Did you see that video on X with her riding whatever she was riding? I think she was riding a scooter
Hmm.
or something, and she was heading like towards the outside of the arena, and then right when she get ready to flip it, it's like the video paused, and she's like, "I'm never listening to Jacob Fatu again." That was like the end of last week when she posted this,
Yeah.
and ain't nobody seen her since. I was like, I know, and I know they ain't gonna let that come out, but if that's what injured her, I'm gonna be mad. You flipped the scooter. That's the last video on her thing. Her
Now
flipping the scooter.
I was hoping like maybe it's some news like she's pregnant, but
Uh-huh. I
that
don't know. See, y'all
that's what I
become my
was.
big Jim.
Yeah, so that's what I was hoping. But if it's that scooter thing, yeah, take her belt.
Yeah, y'all got to check that video out, man. It's like her. She's speeding towards. You remember when the New Day used to ride around on that stuff
Yeah,
backstage?
yeah.
It was her riding one of those, and she was riding to the outside, and like right when she flips it, it pauses, and I'm like, please don't tell me she messed herself up. Of all the reasons to get injured, and we're not saying this is for sure, but this is just like a chances are because that's the last video.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't
I
know.
I hope not.
That'd be
I
a
hope.
horrible way to go out. Like
I hope.
seriously,
I hope not. For her sake, I hope not.
Triple H going, give me that belt. Yeah,
I,
give me that belt.
I take that mud so quick.
Man, what? You didn't even get injured in the ring? I hope not, though,
Oh
man.
man. So, all right. So we're gonna talk about the CM. We're gonna talk about the CM Punk LA Knight match. That's
Okay.
CM Punk LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. Which again, match to me really wasn't that important. Wasn't a bad match, just wasn't important because you knew it was about to happen.
Yeah.
What's been happening every night on Raw. They about to get beat down, and the Vision was gonna stand over on top, which happened. The only difference was Jey Uso came out to try to make the save, and he got beat down too. Only difference.
You know what's going to happen with Jay, though.
Yeah. So,
You sound so bored with the outcome.
dude, yeah, man. Yeah.
It, that's bad. We trying to breathe life into it through the review.
Just can't.
I
And
mean, eh,
and 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 this group should be way better than it is right now. It really should. I really think they need like another member ASAP, or they need to up some stuff.
I mean, if what's his face wasn't running around as a one of the Grandes, I would have picked somebody like, okay, you got your big man, you need a small man. I would have picked like a Pete Dunne and somebody made him more serious, or just somebody that still is in that same cloth as young and new, but they can play their part.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's they need something though, because I don't have anything against Seth Rollins. The boy works his butt off. He's at every show. Anytime they've come to our city, he's at every house show. Like Seth Rollins is a hard worker.
Yeah.
I would not take that away from him. But as the guy, it gets old for me very quickly.
We need more.
And
We need more. We need something.
yeah, because think about if he didn't have Paul Heyman talking.
Yeah. I don't think they
That
would have did it. I don't think they would have did this if it wasn't for Paul Heyman there. I don't think
yeah,
they even would. The only thing they would have did the group if it wasn't for Paul Heyman.
it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
It's you have to have the right elements, and I mean it's like missing that seasoning. Like we talking about missing something. It's missing that.
A touch or something.
Yeah, that's what it's missing.
A touch of something.
That voila, bam.
Yeah.
Oh, honorable mention:
Okay.
the Bailey segment.
Well, I'm gonna get to it after this.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say that was interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna get to it. So, in other news on Raw, Becky Lynch did submit Maxine Dupree, which I would say she's gotten better. I used to
Yes.
dog her wrestling, but Maxine Dupree has gotten a lot better. I guess they did say that she's been working with Natalia a lot, and it's showing. Like
Yeah.
that was a good
Hanging with the
match.
boat.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good match. I like how Becky was just playing with her, and then she had to take it seriously at the end. So good match. Kudos to Maxine. Keep improving, girl. Keep improving.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they'll let her get more matches.
Yeah, I mean, because she been backstage with Natalia for the last couple weeks or so. So
They're like a tag team now.
yeah.
She said the name on NXT one night. I don't forgot it, but they have a name, and I was kind of. It was like the Barbie in the boat, or it was something stupid. I was like, what?
Of course.
But
All right. And Bailey had a pre-tape promo talking about her losing streak and like what's been going on with her life in WWE. So you was gonna touch on that. So what do you think about the segment?
I think that this is. Remember we was talking about how she was supposed to come back as like a more of a sultry sexual type gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't see that, but I kind of see the aggressive Bailey coming back. Maybe not the ding dong hello version, but just a more serious, kind of like what Becky turned into in a way. I feel
Yeah.
like this is about to be Bailey's version. She about to buckle down and get serious because the whole role model and all that. I mean, she went back to that and it really hadn't done nothing for her.
I hope she changed the theme too.
The theme must change.
Please.
The theme is trash, especially knowing that it's AI.
Role model.
That's really that tone is as much oomph as her push has been.
Yeah.
Role model,
Role model.
just dry. And you know Bailey's good. Everybody know Bailey can go.
Oh yeah.
Bailey can go, but it hadn't felt like it because she hadn't. I mean,
She has
Lara has been upstaging her.
yeah, she has been losing a lot. Getting beat down before WrestleMania. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
the
agree.
Bird Lady been outdoing her. So you know,
Yeah.
hey, it's time to do something.
All right. Rhea warned Io about the Kabuki Warriors. We talked about earlier. And also at Clash in Paris, at the end of that segment, the match, I didn't talk about it because I was going to talk about it here. At the end of the segment, the match, Adam Pearce comes out and tells Seth Rollins that he's not going to he's going to defend that belt against CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jey Uso. So a 4-way at Clash in Paris.
Boy, the internet went crazy when they announced that, and not always in a good way.
Yeah.
They've been lighting Jey Uso up.
Dude, they do not like Jey Uso. The internet does
And
not like him.
you know what? Okay, it's funny because it's bipolar. It's like when he's not getting pushed, everybody want it. Then when he gets it, it's like it's overdone. But I would say this because it's just like anything else to get over in wrestling. Y'all all know because it was the same thing with DX and everything else. Anything that really gets over and pushed to the forefront, they gon' feed it to you until you like spit it back out.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of eating this food now. I need y'all to give me something else.
Yeah.
Like they gonna yeet y'all to death with the running it back and all this stuff. Like we gon' it's like Jay got to be there. And I saw a thing online when they were like, "Oh, Jay gets to make his elaborate entrance at the pay per view." They ain't say nothing about him winning the match.
Yeah.
They just talking about the entrance. I'm like, that let you know right there. Like, come on, man.
I also think he got a lot of hate because they put him in the worst situation. First of all, they had him eliminate John Cena at the Royal Rumble, which I thought was cool. Me personally, I don't hate Jey Uso, so I don't hate
No,
him. But I think the internet wrestling fans was up and on because number one, you eliminated John Cena. Had he eliminated Logan Paul, I think it would have been a softer blow. But as you eliminated Cena. Then at WrestleMania, you made him submit Gunther. The internet wrestling fans had their favorite. Gunther is one of their favorites. Gunther is one of their big favorites. You know, he's the guy that they like that hits hard and has the European style. Gunther there is kind of like their god in a way. Him and like Osprey. But you made Jey
that'd be a match.
Uso. Yeah, you made Jey Uso submit Gunther at WrestleMania. Not only did Gunther lose to him, but he made him tap out. So I think that's where a lot of the hate comes from. It's like, what the crap? Like, y'all really did that? So I just think WWE put him in a curious position with the wrestling fans. The casual fans don't care. They loved it. People that paid, they sacrificed their daughter and their kids to go to these shows, they loved it. They love Jey
You ain't
Uso.
lying. Them
They
tickets is
loved it.
high.
Yeah, they love him
Ooh,
to
they
death.
high.
But in the wrestling community don't like him. So it's like, just keeping it real. Keeping it as real as I can get. You know?
Hey.
Just saying.
I mean, because he'll edit it. Anyway. I'm just saying, like, look, I love wrestling. I love every time they come to town. But if your ticket prices get to the point to where I gotta take out a small loan to go, I ain't going. And it sucks because people gonna want to bring their kids and their wives and all of that too. Like we gotta connect where we get, we got a homeboy that's linked in Huntsville, and he helps us get tickets to like AEW and things like that. And which is real, real cool. And I mean, do little things like that. Like make it worth somebody's while. If they pay $20, they get this. If they pay $50, they get this. It's like you gotta pay $500 plus
Yeah.
to get, somewhat close to ringside. And it's like then you get there, you got people standing up in front of you. It's like you to pay $500, and that's just a house show. That ain't even televised. So I don't know, yo. I don't know.
All right.
But
Well,
you
that
said
was,
sacrifice a small child. Like
yeah,
that.
the truth.
I mean, it is, man. Folks been building them payment plans for a while.
Yeah.
Our boy Dub over in the clutch was like, you getting WrestleMania 42 tickets and you still paying for 41.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Shoot.
real spit.
All right, man. So we got to get ready for NXT. All right. So I want to talk about the Nia Jax versus Last Legend match. It started off rocky at first. I guess they were trying to fill each other out.
Yeah.
But I thought this was a way better match than I anticipated. So
Mm-hmm.
kudos to them for proving me wrong. I didn't say they were going to have a bad match. I just wanted to see how it would go. And it went well. So they
I
can
mean,
do
it's still
good.
questionable on paper. You'd be like, okay, Nia's, we all know Nia's resume, and then Lash was still technically green.
Yeah.
So,
So I wonder who's
it's a
going
little
to carry.
scary.
I wonder who's going to carry who. And Last Legend showed her strength in this match. So
Yes.
hopefully this was a good trial for her,
Mm-hmm.
because I do think she could be like the next type of, not Bianca per se, but just that strong girl that can just
Get it.
yeah.
Like, she's like I'm not even gonna say a Jade. Um, I don't know if anybody remember Midnight from WCW.
Oh my god, really, bro?
Hey, Booker T would probably have a nightmare about that. What'd you say? Like, yeah. Okay, so it's kind of like a merger of Midnight and
Yeah.
Jazz
Hmm.
and Shaniqua. Like, I'm bringing up
Man,
some
I
old
forgot about
relics.
Shaniqua. I wonder
Yeah,
who came up with that name in
Shaniqua.
WWE. Shaniqua.
Shaniqua. That was Vince right there. I want me a good
Man, he
old
don't know. He don't know. He
black.
don't know about no damn. He don't know about Shaniqua.
Hey man, I thought Vince out there. These allegations keep coming out. We find out Vince out there more than we thought.
I
Shit, Vince
guess.
wasn't as square as we thought he was. Walking around jiving, man. He knows something. But
But
go
Nia won the
ahead.
match with two annihilators. Like I said, great
Ooh,
match.
that first one,
Yeah.
that first one when she fell, I was like, her ribs broke. I don't even know if that was supposed to happen.
I think Nia needs to stop doing that. She needs to do something else.
Well, it ain't even. It's just like when the second one was more secure,
Yeah.
but the first one when she fell out of that power bomb, I was like, oh, her ribs broke. They don't need to do no spots like that. Like if she got a fall on me,
Nope.
I'm good, because she doesn't secure that first fall. That first fall was, and then the second one was. It's like you could tell. It's kind of like when Yoko used to kill them jobbers, and then he hit it on like Hogan or somebody. You could see the difference in the two.
Oh yeah.
So them jobbers used to get it, boy.
Woo.
You paying me $50 a night to get my sternum crushed?
I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Like he gotta do what? Nah, I'm straight.
All right. And other news in NXT, Joe Hendry defeated Dempsey. Yeah.
The standing ovation that
Yeah.
took forever. I was like, so this is his finisher. He just hold you up and walk around. Wow. Outside of
he
it,
need to change his finisher because if he come to WWE, I bet they tell him to change that finisher. Like, yeah, bro, you ain't doing that here.
there he got to. I mean, okay, so I may be the minority.
Okay.
Outside of the entrance in the backstage segments,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that into Joe Hendry. I'm just not. It's like I love my comedy wrestling, and I get it. He's like one of those kind of in between, but I don't think I would care about a Joe Hendry enough to get behind Joe Hendry
I feel you.
to want to see him go past like the mid card. Like maybe U.S. title, Intercontinental title, maybe if he got to the main roster, but to push him as champion,
Nah. He would have to go a whole. He would have to do a whole character change for that.
yeah, because that's gonna get old. Like people think the fans are fickle now. Like imagine the Joe Hendry thing getting old.
I think it's already kind of getting old. Honestly, he better come out with a new song.
I mean, what? That's what got him over.
I don't know. He come out
I
with something
believe in Joe
different.
Hendry.
He come out with another song.
Say his name. He turn around, do the little thing. He appears. You remember what happened when R2 tried that? It's time for me to get bugged. It's time for me to get crunk. He was like, all right, y'all say it. Well, they wanted to say, what's up? As soon as he went back to what's up, everybody was rocking with him again. What's up? Everybody was with it. So, because he did that, get crunk, get bucked for like a month.
Man. Yeah.
Well, nobody rocking with it. It's time for me to get. He had nothing. I was like, dang. They ain't even rocking with True.
Oh,
But I don't know, man. It's just something. I ain't really behind Joe Hendry like that. Outside of, nah.
All right. So Briggs came out and challenged Inumura to a street fight, and he accepted. So yeah, we get Briggs and Inumura at a street fight, and they brawled a little bit, and he jumped on the security guards and all that. But
that is the least cared about segment for me the whole show.
You see how fast I'm going through it, right?
Yeah, that was trash. Y'all thought some of the family stuff was throwaway. That is throwaway.
Super throwaway.
And people didn't want to hear Briggs talk. I was like, this ain't even like fan participation. They legitimately don't want to hear you talk.
All right, Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance was in the crowd to watch Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice beat Fatal Influence. I'll say this, and I've been noticing her work a little bit at TNA, but I've been noticing the last couple of months, I guess. But Ash by Elegance, who used to be Dana Brooke, you get released by WWE, you can either do two things. You can go open up an OnlyFans page and do that, or you can go to another wrestling company and grow and bring out a new gimmick and grow.
Yeah.
And work on your craft. And Dana Brooke has done it. Like, I really enjoy her work as Ash by Elegance and the whole Elegance brand clique that she got. Like, I can see WWE bringing her back because she went out, she got better in the ring, she went out, got a new gimmick, new look, and it's just, instead of her just being the strong Dana Brooke, she's like, now like this you know, some people call it a Tony Storm kind of gimmick, but I don't think. I think it's two different things. But it
Yeah,
is, you know, Tony
it's a little
Storm's
different.
gimmick is way different in a way.
Tony Storm gimmick is off the rails. It's
Yeah,
like you don't know what that's gonna do.
yeah. Ask by Elegance is more. It's kind of like a supermodel type group. Like, you know, I don't know,
I
but
mean, because if you think about it, the what's the face just came in there, the Glamour.
yeah,
You know, it's only so many versions of that gimmick you can do.
yeah,
But I mean, but each one of them feels different, and that's
different.
the thing.
Yep,
You want each one to feel different, even if they are kind of just like the Muscle Man gimmick. You at one point you had so many quote unquote strong men and big men, but it's like each one had to feel different. For every Lex Luger, you needed a Chris Masters, or you needed a Bobby Lashley, or you needed a Brock Lesnar. They all kind of had that similar strongman gimmick, but they all felt
different.
different. You had the Barbarian, you had Hogan in the same era.
Yep,
Yeah, you know. So I think that's kind of how their gimmicks are. It's like they're similar, but they're not.
yeah, yeah. All right.
And shout out to
So
Kalani Jordan. That's hey, she did a thing.
was Jada Parker on the show this week?
Yeah, backstage, but
Exactly, backstage. So,
hey, she had a hard fought victory last week. All right, let Miss
okay.
Parker get a week off.
You should. She went on the show last week.
Was she on the show last week or was it the week
Nope.
before?
It's the week before.
She did win though. She did win.
Okay.
I mean, you gonna give her a W? Come
Man.
on.
Anyway.
Hey, Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
And she let them know. She was backstage letting them know that she coming for the gold.
Okay.
She let them know.
All right. So this 8-man tag team match with the Dark State defeating, yes, you heard me right, defeating Trick Williams, Obafemi, Moose, and Javon Evans. I want to talk about the what? Go ahead.
I was gonna start from the beginning with Moose's entrance. Moose was standing there. He was on beat. He was doing his shoulders on beat. Then he was off beat with this. Then he caught it. I was like, dude, he is doing his shoulders up. I was like, okay.
Get off Moose, man. Get off
Looking
Moose.
so serious. I was like, okay. I was like, go ahead and do a bankhead then, Moose. I gotta get Moose, man.
Surprisingly, in this match, this match wasn't as bad. Just like the last Legend and Nia Jax match, this match wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be either. I thought this was going to be a bad match, but this match was not bad. It really wasn't. Got to give it to them, from them throwing Javon Evans on people to the to the double team moves they were doing. This match wasn't bad, but the end, I do like the sequence where was it Oba? Moose speared Oba because dude moved out the way, and then somebody speared another person, and then Javon Evans got kicked by who he get kicked by? Oba.
Yeah.
Oba, yeah, and then Dark State crowded the ring, crowded him. Trick Williams could have helped him, backed off. Cause he's a heel. That's a good move. I ain't about to say him a heel. Like what I'm doing? Go ahead and do y'all thing, and slam the
Let
1,
that
2,
young
3.
man get stomped out.
Yeah.
It was so sad. He was up in the air and they was throwing him. He was like, Trick. Trick was like, whatever happened, happened. Blah. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Let my man get took out.
Like a true heel.
Huh?
Like a true heel. Good. It's good to see heels, man. Be heels.
He definitely is.
Yeah. And they lost the match to Dark State, which I never thought I'd be saying Dark State beat those four. But the way that they did it, it was understandable. Gave him an out. Oba didn't get pinned. Williams didn't get pinned. Moose didn't get pinned. Javon Evans got pinned. And he could afford to get pinned. So, there we go.
No, yeah, because Bouncy going to be right back next week. Bouncy again.
Yep. So, yeah.
Oh,
What's up?
I do have a question.
What's your question?
Do you think they finna form a new Canadian stable in
Uh,
NXT?
you know, I was just about to get to that.
Oh, we on the same page then.
Okay. So, first, Grace gave a pre-tape interview talking about her match with Blake Monroe. I did like the interview. It felt a little personal. Her talking about the way she looked, and growing up with that, talking about Jordan Grace. You know, she gave that interview talking about how she looked and all that. And so I did like that interview. I did like this pre-tape sit-down interview. Very personal. Kind of like the Bailey stuff. Kind of
Yeah.
personal. They I guess Triple H was like, hey, pre-tape interviews this week. Uh,
Oh, no, we
Albert,
look forward to on SmackDown.
yeah. Albert Fire defeated Kendall Gray. I think that's her name. Lila Gray. Is it Lila Gray?
It was Kendall.
Kendall Gray? Okay.
Hmm.
I'm loving, and then Tavion Heights and Ethan Page had an exchange after that match, and old Tyra May still came out there and took out everybody with suplexes. But I want to get on Chelsea Green. She's been on NXT these last couple of weeks, and she's been great. Just great. But that's the team you're talking about? Ethan Page, Chelsea Green,
Yeah,
forming a Canadian stable.
even though they got two European stars in there.
But, they Secret Service, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
So they can,
I don't know. They've been making direct references to Canada and who's Canadian and who's not. So I was kind of like, all right, so y'all finna form. And then, of course, he changed that belt.
Yeah.
So it's like, are y'all finna form a new Canadian stable? A Hart Foundation Team Canada-esque?
I will say this. Chelsea Green and Ethan Page were great together, by the way.
They do.
Like, they
They
both
got
had this same... Chelsea's a little bit more comedy than Ethan. But, like, both of their comedic chops are pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'm still buying Tavion Heights. I mean, I guess I got to now because he's at the No Quarter Catch crew. But I'm trying to. I really am trying.
I'm trying to, man.
I'm trying. I can't buy it, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to buy it. I'm trying to buy what he's selling, but I just can't right now.
I mean, we're gonna see. They got the All-American. The first, what did he say? The only woman in WWE history to win a gold medal.
Yeah.
Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, old Tyra May. I don't like that name either.
It's an old school game.
It sounds like she in somebody's back porch in Mississippi in 1938.
I was about to say,
I
she
don't like it.
sounded like she was on Sinners. Like, she was with the girls in the background on Sinners.
Something.
You going over there and tell Tyra May we gonna be there by 5.
Yeah, they gotta change that, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta change that.
Yeah, she gonna be on Color Purple 3 when it come out.
Oh God.
Tyra May.
Tyra May. Don't tell Tyra May. All right, man. You know what time it is, don't you? Dynamite.
For the Switch Network total.
Oh boy.
That's the most enthusiasm you gonna have the intro. Dynamite.
Oh boy. Look, man. So AEW Dynamite was in Cincinnati this week at the Andrew Brady Music Center. 1,500 people in attendance. It looked like it. We're gonna talk about this Death Riders and Darby Allin segment with Ospreay returning. So Moxley had a match with your boy Kevin Knight. Remember him, the future of the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember him? Yeah. Okay. I want to say what's up to Rick. I want to say what's up to Ricochet too while I'm here. But so Moxley chokes him out because that's what he does. Chokes out Kevin Knight or whatever his name is. Yeah, Kevin Knight chokes him out. Oh boy. He gets on the microphone, proceeds to call Darby Allin out, saying he's not going to fight him at Forbidden Door, not one on one anyway. Darby Allin comes out with a body bag because I guess he's just Paul Bear's little grandkid, and proceeds to bring the body bag. They get the upper hand on him though, start beating him up. Like Claudio, Yuta, and all them start beating him up. And they put Darby Allin's head between the chair and look like they about to like mess him up. And then who comes out for the save? The man who said he might have to get neck surgery 3 weeks ago. Ospreay comes out, and they clear the ring. And Ospreay proceeds to tell us that you bring your friends, I bring my friends, and we're going to be in a lights out cage match at Forbidden Door. So, this is my thing. 3 weeks ago, this man Ospreay was in the middle of the ring. And he was talking about his injury. You remember that with Tony Schiavone? He was in the middle of the ring 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And talking about his neck and how bad it is. And he hopes to be back by Forbidden Door. Which, when I heard that promo, I was like, it can't be that bad. You expect to be back at Forbidden Door. But he in the ring, and he's standing in the ring kind of like the wrestlers do when they have a bad injury. Kind of like how Kevin Owens did when he has a bad injury. He get ready to tell you some sad news. That's how he was in the ring. So, I'm thinking, okay, number one, it's already kind of weird that you doing this injury angle or whatever, and you say you'll be back by Forbidden Door. They're just like Seth Rollins coming out and like, my leg is hurt and I hope to be back by Clash in Paris, but I don't know. But I hope to be back by then. Like, well, that's not really an injury. You need to go home and rest.
Pretty much.
So it was weird. That was weird. But the second thing is you already have a neck injury. So you want to do a cage match?
A lights out cage match at that.
Which means you're going to do something stupid like jump off the cage and you already talking about you got neck issues.
To me, because I know Tony Khan don't really have the oomph to force nobody to be in nothing, because obviously he never tells these people no. I feel like this is him not wanting to sit out. And it's kind of like when you sick as a kid and you watching all your friends go outside and play, and you probably need to stay in the house and get better, and maybe you can go outside tomorrow if you feel better. You like, nah, I want to go outside and play today. And then you go out there, you coughing, you get yourself even more sick because you didn't sit down. I feel like this is one of those things where he watching everybody go and he can't stay away. That's what I feel like. Either that or it's not as bad as they thought it was.
Yeah. But either way. So later on in the show, Ospreay announces that he has his team. And Moxley like, oh crap, I don't have a team. So they go into the Jobber locker room. Yes, I said Jobber locker room where the Young Bucks are. And he closed the door. And I guess they make a deal. So at Forbidden Door is Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Gabe Kidd, and the Young Bucks going against Darby Allin, Will Ospreay, Tanahashi, and the Golden Lovers. I don't care about any of this. Not at all. But again, I'm gonna get to Forbidden Door at the end of this. Don't worry. I'm gonna get to it. Winsor, Amanita, and Willow Nightingale defeated Mercedes Moné, Sky Blue, and Tequila via submission.
It feels good to see the Queen get a win.
Yeah, look at you. Finally, huh?
Finally. She was getting tore up on TV.
Athena attacked Tony Storm in the Skyballs. Mercedes attacked old girl Winsor in the ring, and then Tony Storm came down and helped her out. And then they announced a tag team match next week: Tony Storm and Winsor versus Mercedes Moné and Athena, because they're going to be in Glasgow next week. So
Glasgow, Scotland.
So my question is, my question to you is, what do you think about all this? Like the women so far, like the Mercedes and all this. What do you think about all this?
I think that they've actually sparked more interest
Hmm.
in it as of late because the women's division in AEW at one point was like a flash in the show,
Yeah,
and there really was nothing. I mean, I think they owe a lot of it to Tony Storm as recent
yeah.
for help getting into, and of course Mercedes
And
because
Mercedes, yeah, I'm about to say
like
Mercedes
her or
too.
not, she's the belt collector, and I mean she's a mood, she's a whole vibe when she come on TV, and people like her.
Yep,
The women like her. I mean, so I mean, she's got the fans.
yep,
So having all them mixed up in the same area, the same feuds, all that, you got eyes on the product. And I think the women's division is slowly starting to come up and matter a little more on AEW than it did.
yeah.
And I hope they keep going in this direction because it makes me at least want to know what the women are doing versus thinking they finna come out there for 2 minutes and then somebody hit a finish and it's over, and then
Exactly.
somebody run in at the end.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So MJF and Hangman, they had the opening promo, the opening segment. Pretty much MJF was trying to bait Hangman to get him angry because he said you're vulnerable when you're angry, and I'm gonna eat you alive. And Hangman like you talking like you got a title match at Forbidden Door. You don't have a match. You scared to put that contract up because you're trying to use it as a backup plan, and pretty much talked MJF into cashing in that contract at Forbidden Door. So Hangman tricks MJF into cashing it. So now you got two heels who's cashing in their contracts at the pay per view, straight up.
Yep,
Athena's cashing in hers, and MJF is cashing in his.
makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah,
It takes the joy out of a cash in. It's like if we just gonna set it up for a regular title match, then why don't we just put that stipulation on the match and call it a day? It's like why even go through the whole contract situation if we not gonna utilize it? It's a gimmick match. It's just for the gimmick cash in.
yeah,
That's the point. Like again, WWE showed them how to do it. What Seth Rollins did at SummerSlam ruined CM Punk's night, ruined a lot of CM Punk's fans' night, but it was one of the most talked about things outside of Brock coming back over the weekend, of course.
hmm
But it was one of the most talked about things because everybody was like, he wasn't injured, he cashed in, dang, and they didn't see it coming.
yeah. Which I wonder why. Like, I wish company would stop doing this whole trying to copy the Money in the Bank. Let there be a WWE thing. Like you remember TNA had the 4 briefcases of it, and who got this brief?
Feast the
Like
fight.
yeah, like just stop doing it, man. It's a like then AEW well, you cash in, you got to sign the contract. Like that, it's dumb. And then you get the two heels. Just stop. Please stop. Just stop. Stop.
Everybody got to try to make their own, man.
Gosh, just no. Some things can be WWE's. Just no. No
Yeah,
contracts. No.
y'all ain't gonna do it right. Don't do it at
Just
all.
don't do it.
Like,
You're already
yeah.
coming off as a. They already come off as a Money in the Bank, uh, well, Tubi version. Just stop.
When the was the match when you win that token, don't they get you a title shot too?
The Diamond Ring, I think so.
Not the diamond ring, but the when they had a little token hanging over the ring. You know what I'm
I
talking
don't know.
about?
I think I know what you're talking about, but I
They
don't know.
normally had that match in Vegas, and it's like you win that token.
Oh, Double or
I think
Nothing. I think they changed it.
okay,
They changed it.
because once
Before,
upon a time that was theirs.
yeah, they changed it. Yeah.
Uh,
hmm
yes. Oh, we
They
gonna
well they
cash
changed
in.
well they changed it to those contracts because
Yeah, that's right.
they changed it to those contracts. But
That's right, because they was doing that for the Vegas thing. That's right.
yeah,
You win the
so
little chip or whatnot. But
yeah, you get a title shot.
it just defeats it. Y'all might as well just say for a title opportunity because
Yeah,
it's no, we don't need to get the contract no more. Just
just stop.
You get a title opportunity at the next pay per view. Congratulations.
Just stop it. All right, man. Swerve and Okada. Okada called him the B word. That was it. Dude, this feud. There ain't been no feud, man. Like, what you want me to say? It,
I mean, it's really dope. It's really dope. This is what's really making AEW. It reminds me of what AEW really is. A bunch of matches. Like they do have storytelling in some aspect, but the way they fast forward stuff, it's like instead of giving stuff time to breathe, it's like singing. It's like you can go through and bounce every note, or you can drag that note out and let it breathe a little bit. Instead of letting it breathe a little bit so we can feel something, it's like the second you get invested, it's like on to the next,
yep.
on to the next. And it's
Yep.
like, wait, I'm still trying to figure out what happened over there. And now we over here. Like, think about Swerve, for example. As a matter of fact, all this happened in the same year with him and when he feud with Ricochet this year.
Yeah. And
Think
Bobby
about it.
Lashley.
And Bobby Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
And John Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
It's August.
Mm-hmm.
And he circled around the team with Hangman Page and had like
Yep.
the little tag team join or
Sure
whatnot.
did.
It's like,
Sure did.
it's okay to have people involved, but dang, let the feud breathe because after that, you touched everybody. Like, you really touched everybody. Because at this point, okay, now you on Okada. Where you going to send him next? Because when he was on Hangman, who they go against? The Young Bucks?
Yep.
They beef with the Young Bucks. Young Bucks put the little thing on their shoe, the spikes or whatnot, kicked them in the face. It's like, I don't know, man. They don't get that fuse time to breathe for me.
Nope.
And that's why you can't get invested for real.
So we're gonna talk about this Colt versus Stokely.
Stokely, no jokely.
This match was funny as crap. When Stokely tried to spear him and just fell down.
Yeah. I was like, really? They gonna give not the Gilbert treatment.
Which again, I like. And then I like when Edge went to the audience. He's like, he gets no. It was funny as crap.
Oh, wait. That's what I was gonna talk about. My man from NXT. You remember Big Boy from LFG?
Yeah.
He was talking about how he didn't get no girls, but he was the lineman protecting the quarterback because Ricky Saints is like the pretty boy quarterback. He's like, you know what? We ain't get no respect. I ain't get no girls, but I had to protect the pretty boy. I'm saying, like, why everybody talking about they can't get no women? Yeah, but Stokely's was actually funny though. Stokely,
Yeah.
I'm bald. I can't get no woman. I'm like, dang, bro. Stokely, man, they clipped that too. They put that on their page. They clipped that
Oh,
part.
I know. I seen it. Oh my god!
But this match was funny.
But it ended in DQ, of course. The FTR came in, started beating down Edge. FTR came in, started beating down Edge. Then Christian Cage came down, helped them out, and then we got it, man.
Finally got it.
We got it.
The reunion we all been waiting for.
It took about 20 years. Did you know the last time they was in the tag team was 2005 edition of Raw?
Ooh.
2005. I was graduating high school. But
Me too.
yeah.
Cage and Cope.
Yep. They hugged, man. They hugged. They back. They did it.
Here's the question.
What?
How fast they gonna get to the Hurt Syndicate? Because you know it's coming.
Well, well, I see that they added Kofi and Christian versus Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian at Forbidden Door. So they already added that match. They ain't even get that time to breathe yet. As soon as they hugged, the graphic went up.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's gonna happen. I know the Hurt Syndicate versus whoever wins that elimination tournament match. So I think FTR is going against somebody for that match. So it's looking like it might be Hurt Syndicate versus FTR. And then if the rumors are correct and MVP didn't want to lose to the FTR, we'll see. But
I wouldn't take it L to FTR.
me
But
too.
either way, whoever gets to Cope and Christian gonna lose to Cope and Christian
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah,
That's gonna happen.
yeah.
I
Because
ain't gonna let them lose.
All Out, they did All In. All Out is going to be in Toronto next
Ooh,
month.
that's as good as done.
Oh, my bad. And speaking of All Out, you remember we did our Let's Talk About It Gene put up yet? The pay per view segment.
Yeah, that's coming next week, y'all.
Okay. Well, might want to add to it because for that All Out show, WWE's going to do Bad Blood. So they add another pay per view.
Come on, honey.
You know the main event of that show gonna be, right?
With Bad Blood,
Mm-hmm.
who?
Cena versus Lesnar.
They so dirty.
They're like, you know what? We've been putting NXT against y'all. No, main roster. So
It's
yeah,
over. That ain't even no that ain't even no competition right there.
they're gonna be. I know Lesnar and Cena supposed to be the main event of that show. So yeah, they had Bad Blood.
That ain't even no competition.
Yeah, they super petty.
Like we already stomping y'all, so we just gonna go ahead and finish y'all off real
Yeah.
quick.
So All Out the same day. All Out the Edge and Christian reunion. They're gonna do Lesnar versus Cena.
It's all out because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, it's a lot of people that's finna be tuning in for that Cena Leather match. It's gonna be all out, right?
Oh man.
All the fans finna be out the
Ooh,
door,
I'm telling you.
but ooh wee. Even though I want to see Cage and Cole get together, and keep in mind they still at a point to where you got to pay for each individual show. So watch Lesnar and Cena on Peacock. Pay $40-$50 and watch Cage and Cope reunite.
Yeah, I think I'll be on Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. In other news on AEW, Brody King, Takahashi, Hologram, and Ishii defeated the Young Bucks, Josh Alexander, and Cal Fletcher. Josh Alexander, another one of those ones that could have went to WWE, but decided to go with the best wrestler. What he doing? Losing.
And
Um,
PWG type matches. Pro
yeah,
Wrestling Gorilla.
losing. In the ops, Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Hobbs defeated. I ain't about to say this name. The group La Fab. You know what? Rouge, Beast, Mercedes Monet's boyfriend, and Dralistico. Yeah, the ops beat them. What? Yeah,
Man,
I ain't saying that. I don't know how to say that.
the ops, man. Okay. I feel like the ops are kind of like in the trios division, they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of like where the Hurt Syndicate was or is. It's like you look at the ops
Yeah,
in the trios world in AEW, who should be able to beat the ops? That's
the
not the
hurt.
Hurt Syndicate.
I'm about to say it hurts in the kid, but
But I say, who should be able to beat them that's not the Hurt Syndicate?
I don't know.
Exactly. Like Samoa Joe alone. Then you got Powerhouse Hobbs, who's getting better by the week.
Yeah.
I mean, you got no.
Well,
So I mean, look at you see them spine busters in this match, like they would just make it look easy.
Yeah.
But I just think I don't know, man. That's another thing with AEW. You don't really have the people who should be matching up are in separate areas.
Yeah.
Because you want to see Samoa Joe versus Bobby. You want to see Powerhouse Hobbs versus Bobby or
Bobby.
Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those would be good matches. But the people who should be matching up are in different areas and they fighting folk that they could just eat.
Yeah.
And where is what's his Orange Cassidy?
Look, I don't care where he at. He stay wherever he at. He can stay. He can stay right
Because
where
at
he
one
at.
point Orange Cassidy was there every week, either starting the show or ending the show.
Well, he ain't there now, so I'm good. And to end the show, MJF attacked Heyman in the parking lot.
Nah,
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Dynamite.
that was Dynamite. You got the same enthusiasm about Dynamite as that role model sound in Bailey's song.
Yeah. So,
Dynamite was a tough watch though.
yeah. So right quick. So I want to talk about Forbidden Door again.
Uh-oh.
The rumor is there's supposed to be 14 matches on this card. 14.
And it's one night.
They're at 9 right now. Counting the pre-show, and I think a couple of matches supposed to be added on.
Wait, and it's one night.
It's one night. Forbidden Door is not Forbidden Door anymore. This is a pay-per-view where we put some Japanese guys on there from New Japan that we couldn't get. That's all the show is. It's not a Forbidden Door anymore.
This not.
It's not. Ain't nothing forbidden about it. Everybody's walked through the door. WWE is walking through the door. TNA is walking through the door. New Japan is walking through the door. AAA is walking through the door. CMLL is walking through. Everybody's walking through the door. It's not a forbidden door anymore.
Nah.
Ain't nothing forbidden about it. Nothing. Like, then they just add, oh yeah, Takahashi versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title. No, I don't care about that. Like, this is the card right here. Hold on, man. This is the card. The Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Ibushi, Darby Allin, Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay versus the Death Riders, Young Bucks, and Gabe Kidd in a lights-out steel cage match. So all you did was do the AEW match and put some Japanese guys in there. That's all you did in that match. Like, you know what? They put 2-3 Japanese guys, and they just call it a match. All right. Then you got the Hurt Syndicate versus tournament winners. So that's going to be an AEW match. Okada versus Swerve. Okada, he's Japanese, but he's an AEW contract. That's an AEW match. You got Tony Storm versus Athena because she's cashing in her contract because she's a heel. That's an AEW match. Mercedes Moné versus Alex Windsor versus the CML person, then somebody from Stardom. So this your inter-promotional match right there. You got Kyle Fletcher versus Takahashi for the TNT title. Just add a Japanese guy. Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Ooh boy. And then you got Heyman Adam Page versus MJF, the other heel that cashed in his money in his contract. And then you got Copeland and Christian Cage versus Kip Sabian and Wayne. This is a AEW random pay-per-view, and we're gonna sprinkle some Japanese guys in there, and maybe some Latino guys too. That's all this is. Just stop having them. Just stop having it. I'm tired of Forbidden Door. It's a dead concept. Just let it go. I'm done with Forbidden Door. Ain't nothing forbidden about it. Nothing. GCW's walking through the door. WWE did the WWE ID program with GCW. The WWE show sponsored a GCW show sponsored by WWE. That door is open. It's been open. Let it go. I'm tired of Forbidden Door. Ain't nothing forbidden about them. Nothing. For real. Ain't nothing forbidden.
I mean, you're right. It lost the spark. And then when it was Forbidden Door, you had stars coming in, but those stars now work in your company.
Yeah.
or elsewhere. So the things that were appealing, you got them. That would have been like Vince back in the day doing WWF versus one of the territories after he done robbed the territory.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, I got Junkyard Dog and I got Hogan and I got all these folks. Now we finna fight the people in your territory. We're gonna call it WWF versus the world. Who cares? All the people we want to see is under the same roof.
Yeah. It's
So
over. This, this should be, let this be the last year for Forbidden Door, please. Unless
yeah,
the Forbidden Door is AEW versus WWE, there ain't no more Forbidden Doors.
they need a new concept. Bad. We need a
Ah,
new concept or just let it go. Cause yeah, I now if they pulled that off, WWE and AEW, if they could find a way,
boy, it won't be Forbidden Door no more. That's like World War III.
yeah, that'd be epic. Like one
Yeah.
night only. Now I don't know who would agree on booking, but that would be.
Epic.
You talk about money.
Oh, epic, epic.
That would be money. But again, egos and all that. Because I thought WWF and WCW was gonna do that at one point. The way Bischoff was challenging Vince and all that. The kid in me was like, yo, it could possibly happen. Vince show up on their TV, and then they start working together. I was like, okay, that could be dope. Never happened,
It
but
won't. Yeah, it won't
I mean, realistically,
happen. Yeah.
if it wasn't for the differences in how the companies are ran, it probably could. But I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So last thing we're gonna do this TNA Emergence card. TNA Emergence is coming up this Friday, August 15th. It's gonna be in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm gonna read the card off. So they got 7 matches listed here. You got the
Okay.
hometown man versus Ryan Nemeth. You have Steve Macklin, who's the champion, versus Jake something for the TNA International title. No countouts, no DQ.
Okay.
You have Mike Santana versus Sammy Callahan. You have a four-way tag team match for the women's tag team championship. You have Fatal Influence, who's from NXT, going against the Elegance brand. They're the champions, going against the Inspiration, the former Iconics in WWE, and going against Lee Ying Lee and Xia Brookside for the. So that match you got, and then you got Leon Slater, who's the champion, going against Cedric Entertainer for the TNA X Division Championship, which I think is going to be a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
that's gonna be a nice one.
Yeah, the Hardys, who are the champions, going against the Rascals, who are the TNA Tag Team Champions, and then you got Trick Williams, the champion, going against Moose for the TNA World Championship. So that's your call for Emergence. Do any of these matches appeal to you? Yeah. Yeah, that
Okay,
match and the Leon Slater match appeals to me.
those two definitely.
Yeah.
Now, I liked Xia Li when she was in NXT.
Yeah.
I don't know what they was thinking on the main roster when they turned her into like the Mortal Kombat character.
That's Vince. That's your boy.
Yeah, she had the lightning and all that, but I kind of want to see where she goes. And of course, everybody knows I'm a Nemeth fan, so I'm gonna see. I want to see what going on in that match. But yeah, I really don't want to see the Hardys fight the Rascals. I like the Hardys, but it's clear that the Hardys are getting like where Taker was for me. Is you want them to be the Hardys of old. Like you hear the music, you see the taunt. You want them to be the Hardys of old. Do something crazy, but then you have to remember they're old.
Oh, yeah.
Like they've been doing this since like 93, 94. When they were jobbing out in WWF, you getting beat by Razor Ramon and all them back in the day, and Yoko and all them. Like, so they've been doing this for a while. And
Yeah.
then they started the extreme stuff, which probably took more years off of their career.
Yeah.
So when they're fighting talent that's young and vibrant, like the Rascals, and their fighting styles are so different, it kind of shows the Hardys' weaknesses even more. Because now you're going against people that can do a lot more physically. And the stuff that you used to capitalize on with the extreme stuff, you either got to do more of that or try to mask it by trying to do what the new kids are doing.
Yeah.
And and sometimes it clashes, and you can tell because you can tell Matt them be trying, Matt Jeff, they try, but mm, at this point, I hope they just hanging around just to help the new talent, and they just slowly slide out before they hurt themselves. Too bad, because then they was talking about having a last match with Team 3D.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, please don't do nothing crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
You want a forbidden door? Let Cope and Cage come into that match.
That's a forbidden door, damn it.
That's a forbidden door. Let them come in that match and see what happens. But this card right here, what did that stuff be on? Their pay per views.
TNA Plus and
Okay, so
pay-per-views.
TNA Plus. And see,
Ooh, I got some news on them too.
what TNA Plus?
No, TNA period.
Shoot, spit. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know if you can take this. This is the second time I've seen this report. One by another source and this one by Meltzer. But a couple of things happening with TNA. Number one, TNA is looking to get into a network deal. Remember, their company that they're with, Anthem, would never let them get into a TV contract because Anthem is a TV company themselves. So they were like, why would we let you go to like TBS or TNT or USA when we're a TV network? But now they want a TV deal in the 10 millions and up. And rumor is, number one, WWE is helping them out trying to get that deal. So they might be going. I think I said it. They might be going to the CW or A&E.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah. So that's that. Number two, WWE wants TNA to be the number two promotion in the world. So AEW is supposed to be helping them out through any means. So they're trying to help TNA become the number two promotion and override AEW. So yeah.
They got some work to do.
They got some work, but that's the news. Be expecting some news from TNA soon about new networks and all that. Cause they go to the CW, or they help them get anywhere. Cause they said WWE supposed to be helping them, and you can see TNA get more money from the TV product, which means better wrestlers come over there, which means. So be just looking for that. But all right, people, that's our time on the Friday rundown, the week of August the 10th, 2025. Mm-hmm. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate the love.
Yes.
We appreciate our fans. Any subscribers, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, and we rock with you.
Mm-hmm.
Any last word?
I was reflecting earlier. I saw an old post that we made when we was talking about how we was excited about getting to 214 subscribers.
Yeah.
And now we're at 619.
Yeah.
And that post wasn't too long ago either. Like, we really do appreciate y'all. And if you telling your friends and your family and you like it and you sharing, thank you for that. And again, be engaging with us. Yeah. Let's get in the comments. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's keep this exciting, because at the end of the day, without y'all, there's no us. So we do it for y'all. So hey, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. From all of us here at the network, I'm your boy CL Cole.
I'm your boy Tez.
And we are out.